Hey guys, just wanted to ask if you... Hey guys, just wanted to ask if you would hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and be really careful with your camera equipment.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars.
Today's video is all about some maintenance that I did on the RV, so I hope you enjoy it. I hope it helps you. So hello there. Wanted to go through what I'm doing here. I'm about to pop off my hubcaps on my wheels here because Keystone RV is known for putting easy-lube hubs on their trailers. And I want to see for the first time if my trailer actually has that or not. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And I didn't check it when we bought it, so I want to look in there. If they have the easy-lube hubs, then I'm going to take my grease gun here that I keep in a baggie because they're so messy, and I'm going to grease or lube up my hubs. It's a really cool way to do it so that you don't have to pack your bearings or have your bearings packed regularly. Instead, you just hit them with a grease gun. So let's see what happens as I reveal this to you and myself. Okay then, so let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. So we just go up under there. I don't want to do that. Usually there's a little notch that you can get your screwdriver in on these, but I don't see one here. That could be a bad sign. Okay, so you can see that I took the hub off already, the hub cap, so that I can get in there with my grease gun and grease up that hub. Let me see if I can try to show you what's in there. That's the easy-lube hub right there, and then right behind that rubber gasket is a Zerk, and that's where I'm gonna place my grease gun. Okay, so I got my hub, my caps off, as I told you, right? And then behind that gasket is the Zerk, and this is this has a cartridge of grease in it, right? And I'm just gonna do like 3 pumps per wheel. One, 2, 3. That came off there. Okay then. So I've already done the other 2 sides. I put the caps on them. This is my last wheel. I'm gonna put this little hubcap on it. So I did 3 squirts, and actually you can start to feel resistance, like it feels like it's filling up with the grease gun. So I did 3 on all of them except for the left rear. I did 4 because I didn't feel that resistance until I got to the 4th one. That's it. Hubs are greased. No need to pack the bearings, at least not right now. I'll keep an eye on them as I always do. I always feel them when I pull over, see if they're heating up for any reason. Last thing you want to do is lose a bearing, because if you lose a bearing and it's bad enough, you can lose a wheel. Check it out. Donna's going to share some of her gadgets with you.
Hi you guys. I just wanted to give you a couple of little kitchen tips of things that are my favorite things in the kitchen. These are my magnetic spice containers. They've got a little dial top. You dial it and there's a little shaker top in them. And got these at Walmart, and they stick to my hood, and you can they're very inexpensive. I've got garlic, salt, cinnamon, onion powder. You just want your basic ones that you really, really like.
Donna, I have a question.
What?
How many times have those fallen off the hood as we go down the road?
Never.
The magnets are that strong, huh?
Yeah, they're really, really, they're cool.
And where'd you get those?
Walmart.
Cool.
This is my magnetic knife rack. If you guys don't have one of these, I highly recommend that you get one. Again, same situation. I never lose them going down the road. Always know where they're at. And really easy. It's just a stick-on thing. You don't even need any command strips. And then the last thing that I wanted to point out was this tool shelving system. You may not have this much space you can dedicate to this sort of thing. I don't know. But these are at IKEA. And they're kind of customizable. You buy one of these and then you can get as many of these little hooks as you need. And I keep all my tools on here. I especially love this little basket right here because I use it for all of my plastic utensils. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to point out those 3 things. Thanks for letting me share.
Okay, by the way, one of the other things I forgot to mention to you is sometimes that grease can get on the brakes. So your first couple of times out of the driveway after you grease those or lube up those bearings is you want to kind of check your brakes a little bit and just make sure that they're not real spongy and that they're working on the trailer. Because sometimes if you use too much, you will lube up the brakes and that's never a good situation. Okay, so the second thing I'm going to do with my what I call routine maintenance is I'm going to pop open my generator box lid. I call them generators, they're actually inverters, but they're 3100 Champions and they're set up to run daisy chain together or run in unison. Anyway, I like to start those occasionally, so I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to fire them up, exercise them a little bit. Typically, you would do that under load, so you'd plug in and you'd get your air conditioners going and you'd put them under a load. But just to get me through this today, I'm going to fire them and just let them run for half hour, 45 minutes. They won't be under load, but it still exercises them and gets that gas flowing. Okay, so I forgot to bring my gloves with me. I got them out. That diamond plate, it gets really hot in the sun. Okay, I got my gloves on. So these are pull starts. So it's always good to wear gloves when you're cranking on a pull start generator or even a lawnmower for that matter. My motto is, why get calluses if you don't have to? I'm a city boy, you can tell it, can't you? So let's get these fired up. So as you might recall, these plates come off of here for ventilation purposes. So we're gonna pull those off. The end plates come off as well. So end plates. So to start these, because they can be a little finicky, I'm going to open up that exhaust hatch that I've shown you in the past and hook up my exhaust coupler for this one generator, because otherwise it would exhaust into this one. This one will exhaust out this end, so it's not going to hurt anything. Next, you want to make sure you turn the power to on. Otherwise, no matter how hard you crank it, it's not going to start unless it's on. You want to open up the fuel valve. And on mine, because they can be so finicky, you got to open up the choke because they can be really finicky. So let's see what happens here. Usually they start up pretty quickly. 2 volts. Like the other one, on that one, I'm going to let it idle for a minute with the choke out, let it get warmed up, then I'll put the choke back in and we'll roll. Okay, so that's how you do that. We'll exercise those puppies up a little bit. Okay, so the generators have been running for about a half an hour now, and I will, I'm gonna shut off the gas valve and allow the gas to run out of the line. That makes it so easier to start each time when it runs it out of the line in the carburetor. So I'm gonna go back there, shut off that gas valve. You can hear them, they're echoing between the houses right now, but they're usually very quiet for what they are. So anyway, let me go back there, I'll shut off the gas and we'll let them run out of gas. Okay, I've shut them down. I'll leave it unbuttoned and opened up so that it cools off in the box. I'll probably leave it uncovered for an hour or so, and I'll come back out and button it up, and I've exercised my generators for the month.